I have a feeling I'm going to be talking to you again in just a second, because it's, where's the commissioner again? Are you here, Adam? The MVP, the Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy.
The 2026 NBA Finals MVP is the captain, Jalen Brunson.
"53 years. 53 generations of heartbreak, broken promises, and punchline after punchline.
The New York Knicks look like straight trash.
But tonight, Madison Square Garden isn't crying. They're screaming because of the New York Knicks are finally the NBA champions. And standing at the absolute center of it all, holding the Finals MVP trophy after a ruthless 45-point masterclass in Game 5, is a 6'2" point guard who wasn't even supposed to be there.
Hey, Brody.
Hold on. Let's go back 8 years. The 2018 NBA draft. The cameras are locked on to the lottery picks. Trae Young, Colin Sexton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, elite athletes with millions of dollars already secured. Meanwhile, tucked away in the second round at pick number 33, a kid named Jalen Brunson sits and waits. The scouts had already written his evolution in a Sharpie. Too small, too slow, zero explosive power, low ceiling, a safe, boring backup player destined to play 5 unnoticeable years in the league and quietly slide into coaching. They said he lacked the it factor. They said New York overpaid him. They said he could never be the number 1 option on a championship roster.
A night in which the New York Knicks had the 11th overall pick in the NBA draft with a ton of holes to fill, with shooters and point guards and rim protectors all over the board. My New York Knicks came away with nothing. Trading their first round pick away, and for what? To go all in on clearing cap space in hopes of signing Jalen Brunson? Look, I mean, Jalen Brunson is a nice player. Hope the brother comes, hope he gets paid. But the Knicks are acting like he's KD. I'm gonna repeat, Jalen Brunson.
Well, they were entirely wrong. This is the untold story of how the NBA's most overlooked second round pick sacrificed $100 million, ignored the entire basketball world, and became the savior of New York. To understand how Jalen Brunson became this good, you have to look at his past. It did not happen by accident. He worked for everything. Back in high school in Illinois, Jalen was not a flashy player. He did not do crazy dunks for viral videos. While the other kids wanted to look cool, Jalen was in the gym with his dad, Rick Brunson, who also used to play in the NBA. They worked on the basics: footwork, pivots, fake shots, changing speeds, stopping fast. He learned how to use his body like a shield. He used smart angles to beat defenders who were much taller and much faster than him. He broke records. He even scored 56 points in a huge high school game. But in 2018, when the official NBA draft reports came out, the scouts did not care about his hard work. Look at the actual words they wrote about him. The scouts literally wrote that his body and athleticism were pedestrian, which basically means totally average, nothing special. They said he was too small. They said he was too slow. They said he would be a terrible defender who could not even guard the real NBA point guards. They thought his ceiling was low. They thought he would just be a boring backup player. So Jalen went to college at Villanova, and all he did there was win. But at Villanova, Jalen did not just play, he completely ran college basketball. 3 years, 2 national championships, and the award for the best player in the entire country. He completely destroyed every 5-star recruit the media hyped up. He proved he was a winner at the highest level. But at the 2018 draft night came closer, NBA teams did not care about his trophies. In today's NBA, teams are obsessed with giants. They want players who can jump out of the gym. To them, Jalen was just an old school relic. So on June 21st, 2018, 32 teams looked at Jalen Brunson and decided they did not need him. He dropped all the way to the second round, pick number 33. The Dallas Mavericks took him, and that is where the real disrespect started. In Dallas, Jalen was trapped in a box. He lived completely in the shadow of a superstar, Luka Doncic. Every headline, every play call, and all the praise went to Luka. Jalen was just a sidekick, the guy who came off the bench to give the star a break. But Jalen did not complain. He just did what he always did. He worked hard, used his footwork, and waited for his moment. And in the 2022 playoffs, that moment finally arrived. Luka is injured and sitting on the bench in street clothes. The media predicts a sweep, but Jalen Brunson finally got the green light. And he did not just step up, he took over.
Dallas the other way, Brunson on a run, why not? Hello. Giving up size, got to go out there and come out with the right type of energy. But speaking of the right type of energy, Jalen Brunson right down the lane.
41 points in game 2, 0 turnovers, 31 points in game 3. He completely destroyed Utah's defense using the exact same slow average moves the scouts laughed at 4 years earlier. He carried Dallas to 2 massive playoff wins all by himself. He proved to the entire world that he was a real NBA star. But the Dallas Mavericks front office still did not believe in him. Before that playoff run, Jalen actually wanted to stay in Dallas.
Knicks free agency. Was there a chance in Dallas? The bright lights in New York were calling your name. Talk to us about your free agency.
I really did want to stay in Dallas.
He offered to sign a cheap 4-year, $55 million extension.
The most we can get was like 4 years and $55 million.
But the Mavericks said no, twice.
Yeah, so there's a period where Luka went out and I started to start. I was playing really well. I think I was averaging like 20 and like 6 maybe, whatever. It was about that 20-25 mark. And so we went back, we're like, hey, like, if the deal's there, we're thinking about it. Like, I'll do it, like right now. And still, it was no.
They did not think he was worth it. So Jalen made the biggest decision of his life. He bet on himself. In July 2022, he walked away from Dallas and signed a massive 4-year, $104 million contract with the New York Knicks. And instantly, the media analysts called it the worst contract of the entire summer.
My New York Knicks came away with nothing. Trading their first round pick away. And for what? To go all in on clearing cap space in hopes of signing Jalen Brunson?
They said he was way too small to be a primary scorer. They said New York wasted all their money on an average starter. Stephen A. Smith and every other analyst on television were completely wrong. The minute Jalen put on that orange and blue jersey, he did not just play for New York. He became the leader of the entire city. Season after season, he brought the Knicks back to life. Multiple All-Star selections, All-NBA honors, and deep playoff runs. They said he was way too small to be a number 1 option. But when the lights were the brightest, nobody in the league could stop him. The scouts called his physical too pedestrian, but Jalen Brunson didn't need the vertical bounce or 7-foot wingspan. He had something better: heart, footwork, and pure work ethic. All those years of hard work, disrespect, and doubt led to one historic moment in June 2026, the 2026 NBA Finals. Game 5 on the road in San Antonio. Back home in New York, the entire city was holding its breath. And with everything on the line, Jalen put on a legendary performance. 45 points in the deciding game, capping off an unforgettable 32-point average for the series. The final buzzer sounded.
Hooks it up, off the mark, Anunoby the rebound. It's over! It's over! Big fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
The New York Knicks were were the NBA champions for the first time in 53 years. And then Adam Silver stepped up to the mic, handed him the Bill Russell Finals MVP.
MVP is the captain, Jalen Brunson.